What's going on, y'all? It's the Kid J Nolan here. Hey man, before we get into anything in this video, make sure that you like and share it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get all updates. Hit the post notification bell. Alright y'all, let's get into it. Oh man, how the mighty have fallen. Okay, now y'all know I did the story the other day talking about how Pras was facing up to 22 years in prison due to political conspiracy. Unfortunately, the Fugees rapper Pras has been found guilty. Okay, according to the Associated Press, Pras was accused in a multi-million-dollar political conspiracy that spanned two different presidencies, from Obama to Donald Trump. He was actually convicted after the trial. It included testimony from actor Leonardo Dicaprio to former U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Pras Michelle was accused of funneling money from a now fugitive Malaysian financier through straw donors to back Barack Obama's 2012 re-election campaign, then trying to squelch, as they say, a Justice Department investigation and influence an extradition case on behalf of China under the Trump administration. I know it's a lot of big words in here. Basically, they say he was trying to funnel money from this guy, Joe Low, who is a Malaysian financier. He is now a fugitive. They can't find him. This guy has been accused of stealing over $4 billion and funneling over $100 million into the accounts of Pras. A jury in Washington, D.C. federal court found him guilty of all 10 counts, including conspiracy and acting as an unregistered agent of a foreign government. So he was acting as an FBI agent, but he was not registered. He was unofficial, kind of acting on his own accord. Or at least that's what they say, because they don't want to give him credit for being an official agent. He said he was going under the counsel of people that knew what they were talking about, or at least that he trusted to know what they were talking about. But it seems he's actually the scapegoat in this situation, and the motherfuckers who hired him are getting off easy. That's just what it looks like to me. The defense argued that the Grammy-winning rapper from the 90s hip-hop group The Fugees simply wanted to make money and got bad legal advice as he reinvented himself in the world of politics. He declined to comment after the verdict, but his attorney said he's extremely disappointed in the outcome of this case, and he plans to appeal. His attorney, David Kenner, says this is not over. I remain very, very confident and we will ultimately prevail. Pras first met Joe Low back in 2006 when the businessman was dropping huge sums of money and hobnobbing with the likes of Paris Hilton. So he was kind of like positioning himself to become someone of note within Hollywood and celebrity culture. Low helped finance Hollywood films, including The Wolf of Wall Street by Leonardo Dicaprio. Dicaprio testified that Low had appeared to him as a legitimate businessman and had mentioned wanting to donate to Obama's campaign. Pras also testified in his own defense. He said that Low wanted a picture with Obama in 2012 and was willing to pay millions of dollars to get it. I think he paid him about $4 million. Pras agreed to help and used some of that money that he got to pay for his friends to attend fundraising events. However, no one ever told him that this act was illegal. So him making those donations on other people's behalf in order to get into those fundraising events was not something that was legal. The prosecutors say Pras was donating this money on Low's behalf and later tried to lean on straw donors with texts from burner phones to keep them from talking to investigators. After the election of Donald Trump, prosecutors say Pras again took millions to halt an investigation into allegations that Joe Low masterminded a money laundering and bribery scheme that pilfered billions from the Malaysian state investment known as 1MDB. Low is now an international fugitive and has maintained his innocence. No, the fuck he ain't maintain no innocence. That's why he's a fugitive. What are you talking about? So at this current moment, it looks like Pras is taking the fall for Joe Low because they can't find him. Pras also got paid to try and persuade the U.S. to extradite back to China a government critic suspended of crimes without registering as a foreign agent. On that charge, the defense pointed out testimony from Jeff Sessions, who was Trump's top law enforcement officer until 2018. Sessions said he had been made aware of the Chinese government wanting to do an extradition, but he did not know Pras. I don't know what Pras really did wrong other than accept money, which isn't illegal. What he did do that was ill-advised was make those donations on other people's behalfs and try to cover it up. So I understand that, but I don't understand what he did so wrong in this situation. Again, I feel like he's just taking the blow on this international fraud because they can't find Joe Low. They can't get him in court. They can't convict him. So anybody that they can associate on a lower level, they're going to get him. Pras just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong motherfucking time. And it seems that he hit some really hard financial troubles throughout the 2000s. And that's what led to this, right? At one point, it was said that Pras was dead ass broke. And then the next thing you know, he was popping up on jet skis and yachts and stuff like that. Like I spoke about in my previous video on this subject, Pras also has been accused of trying to sell the rights to his music, even though he didn't actually own the rights to his music. So he accepted money on the behalf of music that he contributed to, but were owned by other companies, right? Sony, I believe, owned his masters. And then there was other publishers involved that owned his publishing. And he was trying to basically get a company, I believe Royalty Exchange, to pay him X amount of dollars for access to this music so that they could resell it and license it out and do different things to make more money. But he didn't have the legal right to negotiate on behalf of those tracks. So they put out a lawsuit and they wanted their fucking money back. He was trying to get them to pay him in advance. He knew he couldn't sell that music, but he was just trying to get that advance money and run off. It seems that Pras has made some immoral decisions. People are out here calling him an informant and a snitch. I don't see anybody that he actually snitched on. He was used as a political pawn. Let's keep it all the way 100. Pras is not a snitch. He's a pawn. He was the face of exchanging money, helping Joe Lo get a picture with Barack Obama, which ultimately was probably used to make Joe Lo seem legitimate in his political aspirations. And he used Joe Lo's money to contribute to presidential donations, right? So his hand being involved in all of this basically removed Joe Lo's hand and made the spotlight get on Pras. So his thirst and will to receive money ultimately became his downfall because he was able to be used as the face of conspiracy, the face of fraud. It's sad to see, but this is where you got to make decisions as a man. You got to make the right ones in this lifetime. You can't allow yourself to be used in someone else's agenda without knowing the ramifications that come behind it. I hate to see this. As of right now, they don't have official sentencing. He was facing up to 22 years in prison. We don't know if they're going to give him the maximum sentence or if they're going to take any kind of lenience on him. I guess I'm going to have to make another video later down the line breaking this down or breaking down the sentencing. But as of now, prayers up for Pras and his family. I hate to see you go out like this, bro. You probably should have just tried to book some tours with the Fugees. Let me know what y'all think of this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. I'll see you guys on the next one. Much love and respect, y'all. Peace. Beautiful people, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the content. Make sure that you're liking and sharing these videos. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the post notification bell so you get all updates. For all of my artists, my artist managers, songwriters, producers, etc. If you need a little bit of extra help with your career, man, make sure that you visit pengameelite.com, okay? That's my website and my community for all upcoming rising music creators. I got 2 books on there, the Pen Game Portfolio Volume 1 and 2. They're going to give you a lot of insights into the music industry, how to monetize your career, how I make my money off of music, because I am a full-time artist outside of doing YouTube videos. If you need some direct help, you can also book a consultation with me on the Pen Game Elite website. And I also have a Pen Game Elite membership. The free tier gives you access to all of these videos that I post on YouTube and a community of people where you can engage. But I do have the membership plus, okay? You can join that for $50 a month or $500 a year. And I will actually go in and do all of the grunt work for you. If you're not registering your songs on your PROs, if you're not with Song Trust or the MLC, if all your collection agencies and all of that stuff are not up to par or up to date, I will go in there and update all of that for you. If you need help uploading your music to a distributor like DistroKid, United Masters, etc., and you've been making mistakes, you've been claiming content ID on material that you really don't own, hey man, stop stealing people's money. If you do this stuff the right way, you're gonna make it anyway, okay? You can join the membership plus, and again, I will do the work for you, and you're gonna get a free consultation every month just for joining. You're also gonna get the 2 books for free soon as you join the membership plus. All right, much love and respect. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.